City as JV's fall to Scott City 25-18, 25-20. So the Panthers did lose that JV matchup. But we're about a minute away from the start of tonight's contest. As again, we mentioned the Scott City Lady Eagles come in with a record of 9-5, winning their last three matches in a row and winning them in impressive fashion. So this will be a good contest for the Lady Panthers. The Panthers have not lost yet this year. They're coming in here with a record of 8-0. Coming up, also we want to mention we'll have another broadcast again tomorrow night as the Lady Panthers will be home. They will be taking on the Norton and Hugo teams. So that is another big matchup as far as the contest for the league, the MCL. Both teams are in the MCL, and that this year they're doing something different. Instead of having all go to one place and play the MCL tournament, the top three teams in the MCL standings in the regular season will host home quads. So if Phillipsburg can finish in the top three, they will play that Thursday. They will play a quad match here on their home court. As of right now, both Phillipsburg, Smith Center, and TMP are undefeated in the league, with Waukene and Norton and some of those others, Hale City, having taken a loss. So tomorrow night will be a very big matchups between Norton and Waukene teams we have not seen yet. So that will be interesting to see how the Lady Panthers fare against those two league schools again tomorrow. And also coming up Friday, the Panthers football team will travel down to Hoisington to take on the number 3 ranked team. Hoisington, we believe they're still ranked number 3. We haven't seen the latest rankings, but well, actually, Ketchick, Kansas has Hoisington number 2 this week, and K-Preps has Hoisington number 3. So they're either 2 or 3 in the state in 2A. Panthers coming off that big win last Friday against I can't think of they played. They won 42-6 Friday night here at home. It was homecoming against Ellis. And so the Panthers coming off a win. They now are 1-2, so they'll go down to Hoisington to take on the Hoisington Cardinals and start district play for the Panthers. Also coming up Saturday, we want to remind everybody, the Lady Panthers will travel down to Hoisington to take on a whole field of teams in their annual shootout down at Hoisington, and the Cardinal tournament down there, which is always a burner of a tournament. A lot of really good teams down there and stuff. So it'll be very interesting to see how things work out this way. We're just about ready to go here, as it looks like Scott City being the visitors. They will get to serve here first. The officials are ready. Lineup cards is checked, and Scott City serves the ball. It goes right up. So the Panthers start out on top, 1-0. Now, going back for the Panthers will be Sides. Armit sets down, and Honeycutt comes in. So Sides will be back to serve for the Lady Panthers. Just underway here from Chuck and Jim. Serve comes across, popped up by Scott City. Now it'll be free cross. Panthers are there. Sides gets it to Keaton. Sets it outside. Now Huckler rolls one across, picked up by Scott City. It hits the backboard, and it comes directly down. Point for the Panthers. 2-0. Panthers on top here early in set number 1. Again, Sides back serving for the Panthers. So serve comes across. Nice serve. Popped up by Scott City. Bump forward, and now nobody gets there. And it's now 3-0 in favor of the Panthers. So the Panthers start out with a little lead here. 3-0 over Scott City. Again, Sides back to serve. Trying to keep the momentum going. Her serve comes across, and goes out the back, not touched. Point for Scott City. So there's serves there, number 1 for the Panthers. I know they've been working on very hard here. So now Scott City will be back to serve once again. The serve comes across. Stores gets it right to Keaton, goes to Skipper. Skipper pops it up and over. And it's now 4-1 in favor of the Panthers. Nice, just kind of a dig or touch by Skipper to get the point for the Panthers. Now Stores goes back to serve for the Panthers. Leading 4-1. Her serve comes across. Popped up nicely. Now the set is to the near court. Ball's hit, blocked right up the net by Skipper. And it's now 5-1 in favor of the Panthers. So the Panthers out to a quick 4-point lead here as Storrs continues to serve, one of the 5 seniors on this year's squad. Her serve, a high floater, comes across, popped up, set to the far outside, ball is hit, blocked again, and hits the line. And a point for the Panthers. Nope, guess that wasn't touched. Say point for Scott City, 5-2. So Scott City back serving. Serve comes across. Sides gets it to Keaton. Keaton sets it for Skipper. Skipper hits it off the block and it's touched, and another point for the Panthers. 6-2. Panthers on top here early in set number 1. Now Keaton comes out. Jacobs comes in. Skipper will go back to serve for Phillipsburg. Serve comes across. Popped up and shanked out of bounds. Point for the Panthers. 7-2. Panthers on top here early in set number 1. Now Skipper again back serving. Serve a short floater. Popped up. Bump set to the near court. Attack from the back row is sitting in the net. And it's now 8-2 in favor of the Panthers. So the Panthers out to a 6-point lead here in set number 1. Skipper continues to serve for Phillipsburg. The serve, a bullet, catches the net, popped up nicely. Bumps forward to the outside. Ball is hit, blocked at the net by Jacob. And it's now 9-2. Panthers on top here early in set number 1. Skipper again with a good hard bullet serve. Ball not handled. The pass is 10-2. Panthers up by 8. So serve receive, giving Scott City some problems here. The Skipper continues to serve here in set number 1. Her serve again comes across, and Scott City doesn't talk, and now it's 11-2. Timeout called by Scott City. We're back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Volleyball here on KQM8 and the World Wide Web. We are on the FM, aren't we? Okay. 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 AM. Yep. Okay. Welcome back to everyone to the Chuck Newland Gym here in Phillipsburg. Jay Boyer bringing you the broadcast here as the Panthers from Phillipsburg taking on Scott City right now in volleyball action as the Panthers have jumped out to an 11-2 lead over Scott City as Skipper has served 6 or 7 points in a row here, and she continues to serve for the Panthers. Serve this time goes into the net, and that breaks the momentum, and it's now a 11-3 contest. So Scott City will be back to serve. Panthers enjoying an 8-point lead here in set number 1. Serve comes across. Storrs can't handle this one, and now it's 11-4. So Panthers having a little trouble with the serve receive on that one. Scott City continues to serve. Serve is a good one. Storrs gets it to Skipper. Skipper goes outside. Jacobs hits the ball hard. Picked up in the back row. Nicely by Scott City. Bump forward, and now we'll be free to cross. Sides to Skipper. To Jacobs. Jacobs blocked. And back out. Point for Scott City. So 11-5. So Scott City scores a couple points. Trying to get back into the ball game here. Serve comes across. Out the back. And hits the line. Supposed to let it go. 11-6. So just like that, Scott City has a run of 3 of their own. And now they've pulled actually a run of 4. They've scored the last 4 points here. Serve comes across. Storrs pops it out. Skip goes outside to Jacobs. Jacobs blocked, picked up nicely. Bump forward, and now Honeycutt pops it across, picked up by Scott City. Bump towards the net. And lift called on Scott City. Point for the Panthers. 12-6. So that may break the momentum here a little bit. Now Harmon comes in, and Honeycutt sets down for the Panthers. Harmon back to serve. Her serve is a good one. Popped up nicely. Set goes to the far outside. Ball is hit. Popped up by the Panthers. Set back, and outside shoots the ball across. Scott City on the attack. Ball set in the middle. Balls go up. Never gets over. Now the Panthers struggle and score. Saves it for Phillipsburg. Scott City on the attack. Ball goes to the outside. Ball's tipped. Popped up by the Panthers. Set up, and now get over and out of bounds. So the ball goes over and out of bounds. Point for Scott City, and that's 12-7. Panthers give up the point now. Scott City has outscored the Panthers by the score of 5-2 here lately. And Scott City will go back to serve. 12-7, Panthers still on top. The serve comes across. Stores gets it to Skimper. Skimper goes outside. Honeycutt. Honeycutt. No, that's Babcock just popped it over. And it's a point for the Panthers on the tip. And it's now 13-7 in favor of the Panthers. So now Babcock. Abby will go back to serve for Phillipsburg. She gets this whistle. Her serve comes across. Popped up nicely. Bumped over. Now free to cross. Harmon to Skimper. To Jacob. Jacob puts it hard and down. As it comes off one of the Scott City girls, and they cannot save it. So it's now a 14-7 Panther lead. Is back to 7. Again, Babcock with a real good serve. Picked up nicely, and now will be freed over. Sides. Gets it to Skimper. Skimper now. Sides comes across. Saves it. Now Scott City has it. They back set it over to the far side. Balls it down and in. Point for Scott City. So 14-8. Scott City hanging right there with Panthers. Getting points back and forth now. Scott City with the serve. Ball comes across. Popped up. Skimper leaves it for Pockler. Pockler goes cross now. Picked up by Scott City. Now the ball set. The ball's off the block. Popped up. Shot across. Harmon is there. Bump set outside to Stores. Stores shoots it across. Picked up in the back row. Set up now by the net. Blocked by Jacob. Jacob gets a big hand on it. And that's a point for the Panthers. And it's 15-8. So Panthers now lead it again by 7. Keaton into the ball game. Her serve comes across. Popped up nicely. Bump to the outside now. Ball just rolled across. Skimper pops it up. Keaton back sets it to Pockler. Pockler hits it down. Picked up nicely in the back row. The set goes to the far outside. Ball's hit. Saved by the Panthers. Bumped up by, now Skipper rolls one off. Scott City on the attack. The ball to the outside. Ball is hit. And long and out. Point for the Panthers. 16-8. Panthers up by 8. So the Panthers doing a good job scrambling around here. Serve comes across. Oh, mishandled that time. And point for Panthers. 17-8. Panthers on top here of Scott City. Scott City also has 5 seniors on this year's squad. Keaton continues to serve. Her serve comes across. Popped up. Shot close to the net. Ball is hit off the bat. Not touched by anybody. And it's now 18-8. Panthers jumping up a 10-point lead here in set number 1. Keaton again continuing to serve. Her serve. Pass forward and going to be reached across, flat back over. Now the ball is not handled by the Panthers as it comes over the net at a bad angle, and the Panthers give up the point. So it's now 18-9. Scott City back serving. Serve comes across. Pass close to the net. Keaton. Cockburn just rolls one across, picked up by Scott City. Now they set the ball to the near side. Ball is beat across and out of bounds. Touched by the Panthers, and it was tipped. And so it's now 18-10. Panthers lead by 8 here in set number 1. Serve again, comes across. Skimper pops it up to Keaton. Now back to side. Side sets the ball hard. Picked up in the ice by Scott City. Now they'll roll the ball across. Stores gets it. Keaton sets it up for Skipper. Skipper has it popped up and blocked. Point for Scott City. 18-11. Scott City pulls back to within 7. They haven't been this close for a few points. Scott City continuing to serve. Skipper gets it to Keaton. Keaton back sets it side. Sides it down. Picked up. Nice save. And now rolled across. Hockberry has a block. Picked up nicely by the Panthers. Now Hockberry hits it off the net. Picked up nicely again. Beat across. And a lift called on Scott City. Point for the Panthers. 19-11. Now, Armit sets down, Honeycutt sets it, comes in, and Sides will be back to serve for the Panthers. Sides with a good serve. Popped up, bumped forward, and now will be free to cross. Honeycutt to Keaton, back to Honeycutt. Honeycutt rolls one across, and down the net she goes. Point for the Panthers. 20-11. The Panthers open up a 9-point lead here in set number 1. So Sides will continue to serve for the Panthers. Serve comes across. Popped up. Set to the back row attack. Comes across. Stores is there for the Panthers. Keaton leaves it for Skipper. Skipper hits the ball hard. Picked up. Touches the net. Gets it on going all the way over. So it's a point for the Panthers. And it's now 21. Hits the ceiling. And Scott City wants another timeout. We're back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Volleyball here on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Okay. Welcome back to everyone. Jay Blair bringing you this broadcast as the Lady Panthers are winning set number 1 so far by the score of 21-11 over Scott City. Scott City team came in here 9-5 on the year, winning their last 3 matches impressively. So this is a good test for the Panthers here. Sides continues to serve. Their serve again comes across, popped up, set to the near side, and rolled across. Scores. Gets it to Keaton. Keaton goes to Skipper. Skipper slaps the ball out of bounds, and it goes out wide, and it's a point for Scott City. 21-12, Panthers now. Still 4 points away from winning set number 1. Serve comes across. Honeycutt pops it up to Keaton. Keaton back sets it to Pockler. Pockler rolls one across, catches off the net, and rolls over. Point for the Panthers. It's 22-12. Panthers got a break on that one, and now Pockler comes out, Babcock comes back in, and Stores will be back to serve. Panthers 3 points away from winning set number 1. Serve comes across. A lift call on Scott City, 23-12. Panthers 2 points away from closing out Scott City in set number 1. Serve this time comes across and mishandled, and it's another point for the Panthers. Now the Panthers are at set point here in set number 1 as they are ahead 24-12 over Scott City. Stores will try to get the last point here. Their serve again, a high floater comes across, picked up nicely, set to the middle of the net. Ball's blocked right back at us. Skipper gets it, and that ends set number 1. Panthers win it convincingly by the score of 25-12 over Scott City. So we'll see whether the Panthers can close Scott City out in 2. We'll be back with the second set action here as you're listening to Panther Volleyball here on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Nah, I'll go 2.5, 2 minutes at least. They put 3 minutes up, so. Who does Smith Center have this weekend? Yeah. Ooh, where's it at? At Smith Center? Oh, Sacred Heart. Well, which one's really good? No, Salina. Okay, it's Sacred Heart, and what's the other one? Yeah. Right. I thought there was another one. Southeast of Saline. They're good. Okay. But they're yeah, but they're really good. Oh, that's the one I was thinking of. Okay, that's the one I was thinking of. Southeast of Saline, yeah. Well, I thought Ellsworth was supposed to be good, and I'm looking at the sheet you gave me. They've scored 6 points and given up 94. What? Jesus. And same way with Minneapolis. Minneapolis is. Yeah, go ahead and get it back. Welcome back, everyone. We're back here for set and second action as Keaton serves for the Panthers to get things started here. Scott City goes to the outside. Ball is blocked and back over on Sacred Heart. Scott City's. And now Skipper rolls one across. Ball tipped over, picked up nicely. Now Pockmeyer goes up, hits it down. Back and forth we go. The ball set in the middle. Ball is hit. Out the back. And we have a net violation on the Panthers. So Scott City scores the first point here in set number 2. And they'll be back to serve. The serve comes across. Popped up nicely. Now the Panthers set it outside. Skipper hits the ball hard. Picked up and feed across. Now the Panthers scramble around. Scores, rolls one across. Scott City picks it up, bumps it up forward, and now the attack scores again. Keaton again pumps it up and rolls across again. Scott City sets the ball to the backside this time. Ball tipped across, popped up, sides. Leaves it for Skipper. Skipper rolls one across, picked up easily by Scott City. Now they set to the ball to the outside. Ball is partially touched. Ball comes close to the net and tipped down. So 2-0. Scott City starts out the second set the way the Panthers did, with an early lead here in set number 2. Ball comes across. Armit gets it back over on Scott City's side now with the opportunity. The ball is tipped over. Keaton gets it. And Armit and Sides run into each other, and it's now 3-0 in favor of Scott City. So just like that, Scott City says, hey, we can take a lead too. Serve again, comes across. Popped up. Keaton sets it outside Skipper. Skipper rolls one down in the hole, and the Panthers are on the board. 3-1 in favor of Scott City. Now, Armit comes out. Honeycutt comes in for the Panthers, and Sides go back to serve. Now, serve comes across. Popped up. Ball set to the near side. Ball is hit. Sides is there for the Panthers. Keaton back sets it to Pockler. Pockler gets it down, picked up nicely by Scott City. They set the ball in the middle. Ball is blocked back on Scott City's side. Now the ball is caught and tipped over by Skipper. 2-3. Panthers pull back to within 1. Now, Sides back to serve. Serve comes up and in. Point for the Panthers. Scott City let it go, and that's now 3-3. Panthers come right back. Sides again to serve for the Panthers. Their serve comes across. Popped up. set to the middle. Ball is tipped into the net, never gets over the net. Panthers take the lead now, 4-3. So Panthers up by 1. Sides continues to serve for the Panthers here. Their serve comes across. Pass forward. Set to the near side. Ball is hit, blocked. Stays on Scott City's side. They set it right back. And again, the ball is tipped. Picked up now. Set to Skipper. Skipper shoots one across. Picked up. Bumped up. And now will be free to cross. Ball picked up by the Panthers. Set to Skipper. Skipper unloads. And it's now at 5-3. Panthers up by 2 here in set number 2. Sides again with a good serve. Ball is passed nicely to the center. They back set it. Ball is hit across court and out. Point for the Panthers. 6-3. Panthers on top here early in set number 2. Sides again to serve. Their serve comes across. Popped up nicely by Scott City. They go to the far side. Ball's hit hard and out. Not touched by anybody. 7-3. Panthers lead by 4. So sides will continue to serve. Side serve comes across. Popped up nicely. Bumped. Now the attack from the back row. Comes across. Sides is there for the Panthers. Gets it to Keaton. Keaton back says Honeycutt. Honeycutt gets it hard and too long. Point for Scott City. 7-4. Panthers lead it by 3. Scott City back to serve. Serve comes across. Honeycutt. Nice pass to Keaton. Keaton back sets to Pockler. Pockler rolls it across. Picked up nicely. Now the set goes to the far side. Ball is hit and out. Not touched by anybody. 8-4. Panthers lead here in set number 2. Now Pockler comes out. Babcock comes back in. Stores again. They serve. They serve a high floater. Popped up nicely. Set to the near side towards Scott City. Blocked. Back at him and not handled. 9-4. Panthers open up a 5-point lead here over Scott City. Stores again to serve. They serve this time high floater and too far. Point for Scott City. 9-5. Scott City with the serve. Stores gets a good pass to Keaton. Keaton goes outside the Babcock. Babcock puts it down. Picked up. Scott City calling the net. 2-5 into the net. Point for the Panthers. And it's now 10-5. So now Jacobs comes in. Keaton sits down. And Skipper will go back to serve for the Panthers. Skipper serve comes across. Popped up. Run down, and now will be nobody handles it. And it's 11-5. Panthers get the ball, point, as the ball hits the ground here. Again, Skipper back to serve. Panthers up by 6. The serve again. There's a good one. Popped up, popped forward, and now will be free to cross. Stores, gets it to Skipper, to Jacobs. Jacobs rolls one across, picked up nicely. Popped up now, a ball is shot across. Stores is there for the Panthers. Skipper now goes outside the Babcock. Babcock kicks it over, and she goes over the net. And I think they're going to call a replay here. So they're going to call a replay. So they call a replay. The score remains 11-5. Skipper go back to serve. Skipper waits for the whistle. Now she gets it. Serve comes across. Oh, picked up and not handled. Scott City made a nice try, and it's now 12-5. Panthers open up a 7-point lead here in set number 2. And they won the first one, 25-12. Trying to open up a little bit of a gap here on Scott City. Skipper with a nice bullet. This time not handled. 13-5. Panthers up. And another timeout called by Scott City. So we're back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Volleyball here on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Welcome back, everyone. We're back here at the Chuck Moulin Gym here in Phillipsburg as the Panthers lead in set number 2 by the score of 13-5. They won the first set 25-12 and trying to open up a lead here. They're up by 8 right now as Skipper continued his serve. Serve comes across. Ball passed forward. Set to the middle of the net. Ball sent down and in. Scott City gets a good pass and good hit that time. And it's now 13-6 in favor of the Panthers. So Scott City back to serve, trailing by 7. Serve comes across. Stores gets a good pass. Skipper goes outside. Jacobs hits down and in. Point for the Panthers, 14-6. Jacobs fully extended on that one, and the Panthers get the point. Now Arment will come in. Honeycutt will sit down, and Arment will go back to serve for the Panthers. Arment's serve is a good one, picked up nicely by Scott City. They set it to the near side. Ball is rolled across and out. Point for the Panthers, 15-6. The Panthers open up a 9-point lead here in set number 2. Arment again with a good serve. Picked up nicely. They set the ball right in the middle. Ball is tipped over and got handled by the Panthers. 15-7. Scott City gets the point. So Scott City back to serve. Serve comes across. Pass forward by sides. Goes outside to Jacobs. Jacobs hits the ball hard. Picked up nicely. Now the ball set to the far side. Roll across, partially blocked, now shot back over. Scott City has the ball. They set it to the near side. Ball is off the net, picked up, and can't be handled this time by the Panthers. So it's 15-8. Panthers leading here in set number 2. Serve comes across. Arment, it's a good pass to Skipper. Skipper back sets Babcock. Babcock gets it down, picked up nicely. Bump forward, and now will be free cross. And Babcock can handle it. And it's now 15-9. So Scott City pulls back to within 6. Panthers were up as many as looks like 8 so far. Serve barely catches the net. And now the Panthers can't get it across. Nice effort by the Panthers, but they could not get it up off the ground. And now it's 15-10. Serve comes across. Torres gets it. Skipper moves it for Jacobs. Jacobs shoots the ball across. Picked up nicely. Set to the far side. Rolled across. Jacobs is there. Skipper sets it. Blocked. Picked up by the Panthers. Arment now sets it to Jacobs. And Jacobs hits it off the block. Point for the Panthers. 15-10. Panthers back to a 6-point lead. Now Stores comes out, Hochmer comes in, and Babcock will be back to serve. Panthers leading it by 6. Babcock with a good serve. Picked up nicely, set to the far side. Ball is hit into the net, and it's now 17-10. Panthers leading it. Again, the serve comes across. Pass forward. They set it to the middle. Ball's hit, picked up nicely by the Panthers. Skipper sets it to Jacobs, and Jacobs slaps it across off the backside. And it's 17-11. Well, the Panthers still leading it. Third comes across, sides to Skipper. Jacobs picked up. And Scott City calls it a net. Point to the Panthers, and it's 18-11. So now Keaton comes in, Jacobs sets down. Panthers with the 7-point lead. Keaton serve. There's a good one. Now the ball set to the back row hit and out. Point to the Panthers, 19-11. Panthers up their lead to 8. Keaton again with a real good serve, picked up nicely. They set the ball to the far side. Ball is hit off the net, and it falls in. 19-12. Panthers lead by 7. Scott City will be back to serve. Trying to cut in. This lead by the Panthers. Skipper gets it to Keaton. Back sets it to the side. Side gets it off the block. Picked up nicely. Now the set goes again to the outside. Block picked back up. And now tipped across. Armin is there for the Panthers. Now the back set to Skipper off the block. And it's point for the Panthers. 20-12. Wasn't sure whose sides or Skipper was going to attempt that one. As the Panthers Skipper went over sides to get that. Now sides go back to serve as Honeycutt has come in, and Armit sits down for the Panthers. Sides 5 points away from winning set number 2. Serve goes right into the net. 20-13. Now Scott City back to serve. Serve comes across, picked up by the Panthers. Keaton comes right back to Honeycutt. Honeycutt hits it down and in. 21-13. Honeycutt finds his spot on the court. Now Babcock comes back in. Hockenberry sets down, and Storrs will go back to serve. Panthers 4 points away from winning set number 2. The serve comes across, popped up, bump forward, and now rolled across. Storrs is there for the Panthers. Keaton goes outside the backpack, gets it down, and out handed. 22-13. Panthers up by 9, 3 points away from winning set number 2. Storrs will continue to serve for the Panthers. Gets the signal from the official. Takes the serve, and it crawls over the net. Point to the Panthers, 23-13. Panthers again lead it by 10. Storrs back serving, trying to get the last 2 points here. As the ball served across, shanked out of bounds. 24-13. Panthers 1 point away from winning set number 2. Storrs tries to get it here. Her serve comes across. Popped up. Bump forward, now will be shot across and out. Panthers win set number 2, 25-13. So, I guess we've been told that this is going to be a 3 out of 5 match here, so we Panthers are not done. I thought we were playing 2 out of 3, so we will send it back to the station, get a word from our sponsors, and when we come back, we'll have the 3rd set from Phillipsburg. You're listening to Panther Volleyball here on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Off the back rim. Point for the Panthers. As now the Panthers lead at 6-4. Harmon comes in. Honeycutt goes out. And the Panthers, Harmon will be back to serve. Serve comes across. Passed up. Set to the very far side. Ball is hit way out the back. Point for the Panthers. 7-4. Panthers lead it by 3. Harmon continues to serve for the Panthers. They'll serve again. A good one. Now, run down by Scott City and through the cross. Harmon to Skimper to side. Side hits it out the backside. Point for Scott City. So Scott City hanging a lot closer here in set number 3, 7-5. Panthers not being able to open up much of a lead here. Scott City with the serve, and it's a good serve. Side saves it. Now Armit will free the ball across. Scott City fights over it and can't handle it. Panthers get the point. That was going to be an easy play for Scott City, but it's now 8-5. Panthers on top. Now Storrs comes out, Pockenberg comes in, and Babcock goes back to serve. Panthers need to stretch out here a little bit. Babcock back serving. Serve comes across and out the back. Another service there by the Panthers. So the Panthers now. Serve comes across. Skimper sets it back. Pockenberg hits it. Out. And it's now 8-7. Scott City hanging very, very tough here in set number 3. Panthers need to get going. Scott City back serving, trailing by 1. Serve comes across. Storrs kind of handcuffed. Panthers pop it up, and they can't get it over. And all of a sudden, we're tied 8-8. So the Panthers, after playing very, very well in the first 2 sets, not playing as well here in set number 3. We're tied 8-8. Serve comes across. Storrs popped up, and now Jacobs will roll one across. Picked up nicely by Scott City. Pumped up, and ball's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. And Scott City has a lead at 8-9. So Panthers find themselves down. Have not been down this far in the match here. Now Storrs pops it up, sides, gets it to Skipper. Skipper hits the ball in. And it's 9-9. So Panthers tie it right back up. Now Keaton comes in, Jacob goes out, and Panthers need to get going here in set number 3. Keaton will be back to serve for the Panthers. Serve comes across. It's a good one. Picked up nicely. Ball goes to the outside. Ball never gets over the net. Now the ball is through across. Harmon is there for the Panthers. Keaton now shoots it way out. Pockenberg shoots one across. Scott City on the attack. The back set. Ball is hit. Out. That was out. No, that was out by a long ways. That was out by a long ways. Point for the Panthers, 10-9. Keaton back to serve. Keaton serve again. Barron gets over the net, tipped over, and pushed across. Point for Scott City, 10-10. Panthers in a battle here in set number 3. So Scott City back to serve. All tied up 10-10. Serve comes across and out. 11-10. Panthers take the point. Now Harmon comes out. Honeycutt comes back in. And Sides goes back to serve. Panthers leading it just by 1 here. 11-10. Side serve. Popped up nicely, close to the net. Set to the backside. Ball is tipped. Dive. Set by the Panthers, tipped over by Pockenberg. And it's now 12-10. Panthers with a slim 2-point lead. And the Panthers trying to get some distance here in set number 3. Sides with the serve. Serve comes out. 12-11. Another service error for the Panthers. 3 in this set already. That has allowed Scott City to hang tough here. 12-11. Panthers with 1 point lead. So it comes across. Scores. Gets it to Keaton. Keaton bump sets it outside to Honeycutt. Honeycutt rolls one across. Picked up nicely by Scott City. He backs at it. Ball is blocked. Nice skipper. 13-11. Right back at Scott City. So the Panthers do a good job that time. Now Stores in. Serve. Their serve comes across. Popped up and not handled by Scott City. 14-11. Panthers now with a slim 3-point lead here. Stores again will be back to serving. Panthers would like to get 2 or 3 here to open up a little bit of cushion. Stores serve comes across. Popped up. Set right back to the outside. Ball is blocked, but it goes off the block. It's 14-12. Panthers lead by 2. So back to serve will be Scott City. Serve comes across. Sides, pops it up. Now Skimper will just shoot the ball across. Picked up nicely by Scott City. Set the ball in the middle. Ball is partially blocked. Popped up and a lift called on the Panthers. And it's 14-13. Scott City not going away here in set number 3. Now Scott City with the serve. Comes across. Sides, backs up. Gets it to Keaton, back to Skipper. Skipper gets it down and in. Point for the Panthers. Skipper's getting a little bit off of that. And it's back to a 2-point lead for the Panthers. So back to serve will be Skipper. Jacobs comes in, Keaton goes out. Skipper serve is a good one. Picked up nicely by Scott City. Now the bump set. And the ball, partially blocked, picked up. A lift called on the Panthers. 15-14. Panthers in a dogfight here in set number 3. You do not want to give Scott City any momentum. Now the serve comes across. Stores gets a good pass to Skimper. Skimper back sets Honeycutt. Honeycutt rolls one across, picked up in the back row. Now the ball set to the outside. Ball's partially tipped, picked up by Panthers. Now they go outside to Babcock. Babcock gets it hard, picked up, and blocked at the net. Point for the Panthers. So the Panthers get the point, 16-14. Now they'd like to string 2 or 3 together here. Honeycutt goes out, Armit comes in. Armit will go back to serve. It'll be 16-14. Armit serves a good one. Pass forward by Scott City. Set the ball in the middle. Ball is blocked, and it stays on the Panther side. 16-15. Jacobs blocked it, but could not control it. And so now Scott City back to within 1. Scott City back serving. Serve comes across and out. Actually helped the Panthers out that time. Easy point now. The Panthers need to get some points. Stores goes out, Hawkworth comes in, and Babcock will go back to serve for the Panthers. Panthers would like to get 2 or 3 here. Now, serve comes across. Passed up, set to the far outside. Blocked by Jacob. 18-15. Big, powerful block that time. And now the Panthers have a 3-point lead here. But still, work to be done here. They'd like to get a few more cushion points. Now the serve is a good one. Popped up. Now they back set it to the far side. Ball's tipped, picked up by the Panthers. Now Skipper shoots it over inside, shoots the ball across. Picked up by Scott City. Now they set the ball to the outside. Ball's rolled across. Skipper's there. Sides. Sets the ball outside the pocket. Pocket tucked it over, and it's a point for the Panthers. 19-15. Panthers up by 4. And Scott City wants a timeout. We're back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Volleyball here on KQM8 and the World Wide Web. Welcome back, everyone. We're back here at the Chuck Newland Gym. Jay Blair bringing you this broadcast as the Panthers trying to sweep Scott City in 3 straight. They're playing the best out of 5, so it takes 3 wins. The Panthers won the first set 25-12, won the second set 25-13. They lead in set number 3, 19-15. So, Panthers up by 4 here. As now, trying to change pads on one of the Scott City girls. And she'll have to get her shoe on. And we should be back to play here in just a moment. Back to serve for the Panthers will be Babcock, as she will serve when we get back to ready to play. Now looks like everybody is set. And she gets the signal. Babcock's serve comes across. Pass forward now. Now they set the ball in the middle. Ball's partially blocked, but it falls on the Panthers side. And it's 19-16. Panthers with the 3-point lead. So now Panthers up by 3. Serve comes across. Stores gets it to sides. Sides back sets Jacob. Jacob has it. And it's blocked by Scott City. And that's 19-17. The breathing room is going away here as the Panthers now find their lead is 2 after being 4 just a second ago. The serve is a good one. Jacobs pops it up, side sets it, and now Armin has to just run in and shoot a ball across. Scott City leaves it short, and they don't handle it. And so it's a point for the Panthers, 20-17. Panthers lead is back to 3. Keaton comes in, Jacobs sets down. The Panthers need to get going here. A couple points here would be big if they could get them. Keaton back to serve. Serve comes across. Pass forward nicely by Scott City. Now the back row attack. Comes across. Armin dives forward, gets it. The bump save, and now Skimper rolls one across. Picked up by Scott City. Ball set to the far outside. Ball tipped across. Hockner is there. Now Keaton sets it, and the ball's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Point for the Panthers. 21-17, not pretty, but we'll take it. So the Panthers get the point. Now they have a 4-point lead here. Keaton back to serve. Trying to get this match going. The first serve comes across. Popped up nicely by Scott City. They set the ball across. Ball's partially tipped. Armin is there for the Panthers. Now Keaton goes outside to Pockmer. Pockmer off the block. Back on the Panther side. Now Jacobs hits it. Picked up again by Scott City. Now they back set it. Ball is hit down and in. Panthers calls are in the net. 21-18. So the Panthers lead is 3. 4 points away from winning this set and the match. Scott City will be back to serve. Serve comes into the net. Big break for the Panthers here. 22-18. Now Armit will come out. Honeycutt will come in, and Sides will go back to serve for the Panthers. The Panthers could get a couple points here. This would be huge. Sides now gets his whistle. The serve comes across. Popped up nicely. They set the ball to the outside. Ball is partially tipped, and the Panthers can't come up with it. 22-19. Scott City hanging tough. Panthers with the 3-point lead. Scott City will be back to serve. Panthers with that 3-point lead. Serve comes across and in. Sides and scores look at each other, and now it's 22-20, a 2-point Panther lead. Oh, the Panthers need to crank her up once again. Serve comes across, scores. Keaton. Now Pockbear rolls one across, picked up nicely, bumped up, and will be shot across. Scores, makes a nice save. Panthers can't get it, and it's 22-21. Here comes Scott City. You do not want to get now the serve for Scott City. Comes across into the net. Another big break there for the Panthers. And they capitalize on it. Pockler goes out, Stores goes back to serve. Panthers 2 points away from closing Scott City out. Now there's a whistle. So the serve goes across, pucked up nicely, bump forward, and will be read into the net. 24-21. Panthers now 1 point away from closing Scott City out. Panthers just need to play good, solid volleyball here to get this last point. Norris with the serve, comes across, popped up, set to the outside, blocked at the net, picked up nicely by Scott City now. They roll the ball clear across, Stores is there. Keaton sets it outside to Honeycutt. Honeycutt just rolls one and doesn't get across the net. So that was Babcock, sorry. Babcock did not get across the net. Golden opportunity there. Panthers just need to keep the ball in play. 24-22. Scott City back to serve. Serve comes across. Picked up. Back set to Skipper. Skipper just pops it across, and the ball is hit in the net. That's it. Panthers win it in 3 straight sets convincingly over Scott City. They win it 25-12, 25-13, 25-22 in the third. So the Panthers win 3 straight, and that will look good as the Panthers now go to 9-0 on the season. Scott City will fall to 9-6. We'll send it back to the station here, and hopefully we'll have a chance to have a visit with head coach Tara Keaton as you're listening to Panther Volleyball here on KQMA and the World Wide Web.